now we're going to cross live to Abuja, where our correspondent Godfrey Eshiemoghie is standing by to fill us in on what's going on. Godfrey, it's been a busy day, of course. Please fill us in on the latest.
Well, finally, I've gotten to the we've breasted, we've reached the finishing line of the case, the Presidential Election Petition Court and the Supreme Court.
Dismissing all the appeals in the unanimous
judgment of the appeals by Peter Obi of the Labour Party and Atiku Abubakar of the PDP. First of all, the judges in the live telecast, a last-minute arrangement, dismissed the motion by Atiku seeking to allow the documents, academic records of President Bola Tinubu, seeking to establish a case of forgery against the president, insisting that the document, the academic records he submitted to INEC was forged. That didn't stand in the sight of the Apex Court, who insisted that the former vice president had 180 days within which to have brought such fresh evidence, and it will amount to being overreaching to want to have the Apex Court allow that at this point, after the 180 days stipulated by the Constitution or the Electoral Act had elapsed. So that one set aside. And of course, the issues on the main appeal, 7 of them were of course also dismissed for lacking in merit. That of non-compliance, 25% votes for the FCT, the forfeiture over alleged drug trafficking and so on and so forth, corrupt practices in the course of the election. All those too couldn't survive the scrutiny of the Supreme Court, who said those petitions, those grounds for which they are seeking to nullify President Bola Tinubu's electoral victory in the presidential polls lack merit in a great sense right now. Of course, the court is now fully vacated as everyone is now going to their normal businesses. The APC camp are celebrating at the moment the number of cabinet members, the SGF, the NSA and all that. All of these people, including the chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Abdullahi Ganduje, is here to witness proceedings at the Supreme Court. So, whether I like it or not, we've reached the final stage, and we now know who the genuine winner of the presidential election is. And of course, he's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with the Apex Court affirming the presidential election petition court decision.
Thanks for that, Godfrey. Of course, we expected jubilation from the APC. What about from the Labour Party and from the council of the PDP? Is there a mood that, this has reached its ultimate conclusion? What is the spirit that you're getting from the opposing councils?
Well, the opposing council, like they did on the first day, that was on the 23rd of October, with journalists. They left the courts after the judgment was delivered. Of course, this is a point of licking of wounds, if you ask me. Celebration on the one side and the other on the other side. Of course, they left the court, if you like, unceremoniously, to go re-strategize, perhaps for 2027, if you like. They didn't say anything as regards the outcome of their appeals at this Apex Court today. I want to guess that they'll go re-strategizing. Of course, one would have wanted to hear what they would have said about Atiku Abubakar of the PDP. Will he be in the running for 2027? That is a big question everyone will want to know. But well, Peter Obi of the Labour Party still has some years ahead of him to still run for president, if you ask me. But then Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi were not present in court. One would have wanted to get their take on this and what their next line of action would have been like. But of course, their lawyers weren't available to speak on these points, and it will be think what they were thinking, what their clients were thinking, or what their clients are planning, their
political career. Will Atiku Abubakar be drawing the finish line now, or will he be going ahead to run for the next general election? That is a big question.
Well, thank you so much. Arise correspondent Godfrey Eshiemoghie, thank you for bringing us up to speed there. Thank you.